Hey lovelies, it's Kate. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. I decided to build another mansion in Granite Falls, and the star of this build is the hourglass shaped pool. I love this pool so much. You will see later how I build it. But first I worked on the shape of the build, the general shape, and I was inspired by a picture that Sadie sent to me. She was playing The Simpsons Tapped Out, and there was a picture of a house, a mountain lodge, and she thought of me and sent the picture my way luckily and said, hey, I had to think of you. And I felt so inspired. I just had to build a similar house that is inspired by this mountain lodge, and I'm just so grateful that she sent this picture my way. I felt so inspired instantly, and I had so much fun building this, truly. And here I just built a round window facade, and there is a tutorial about this on my channel where I'm showing you this exact thing, how to build this round window facade, and I used Twisted Maxie's tool mod for this. You can use the mod to rotate windows, and that's what I did here. And then I wanted to attach a walkway, as you can see here, and I was running into a small problem, so I built this round section by using a round foundation piece, and then I wanted to build another floor piece, and I attached it in the center and the front, as you just saw. The problem was my sim wasn't able to actually step on the walkway or from the walkway onto the round foundation piece, so it wasn't working. And the very simple fix for this, in case you're running into something similar or if you want to create something like this, you have to raise the platform on the walkway. You can see that it's slightly raised, only one step, and then I was able to attach some stairs, and this makes it possible for your sim to step on the walkway and vice versa. You need this height difference to attach stairs, and this way it's working. And I mean, it's only slightly raised, so you can't really tell. I think it looks really good. And after I did that, I used a debug object, some type of wood column, and I placed it all around my round section. And I was really struggling with the roofing for this build. I wanted to have these more triangular shaped walls in the front and roofing, just like I did for another mountain lodge recently, but different. And I was really running into some problems. I had no idea what to do, where to build the roofs. This is why I'm changing up things so often, but I like the end result, so it was definitely worth the struggle. I was just changing things a lot. And this house gives me some treehouse vibes because of all the different levels, and I connected them using stairs. I used just a lot of wood. I don't know, for some reason it just gives me some treehouse vibes, even though I just placed some trees around the lot. And I raised the terrain, and the house itself is built on a small hill, and then in the front I have this balcony, or whatever you want to call it, and the walkway and all that. So technically it's a bungalow, and there's only one level. I'm going to move the whole thing to the back, so I'm going to have a lot more space in the front, and then I'm going to build a curved path, as you will see, which is a lot of fun, looks fun, and it's fun to build it. And then on the right side at the bottom, there's going to be the entrance area, and I'm just going to build some stairs there, so your sims have to walk up, and then everything is on one level. So it's a bungalow technically, even though it doesn't look like a bungalow. The level below is just for the pool and for hanging out on the outside, so it's a really unique and different floor plan, and it just came along this way. I don't think that the picture that Sadie sent to me was meant to be this way or was designed this way. I just did my own thing with this, which is always fun. And then, as you can see, I built some rugs at the bottom. I always do this, or most of the time, when I want to work on a round shape. At first I had to fix the left side of the house a bit, but the rugs at the bottom are a guideline for the pool that I'm about to build. And I didn't include the whole process, as you will see, because it took me so long. Like, I was just listening to a documentary in the background while I was placing all these objects. I actually really like to do that, just listening to a documentary in the background and chilling. This is a Basecamp debug object. It's a wood plank, and the cool thing is your sims can just walk over it. So you don't need some type of opening for the pool. You can place it all around your pool, and it's just going to be some type of round frame, and this turns the pool into an hourglass shaped pool. And I placed a lot of them, as you can see, and it was so much work. Here you can see the finished result, and I just filled in the area in the center with the pool tool. The cool thing is the frame is really wide, so you have enough space to kind of build the pool on the inside and nothing is sticking out, and it looks really good. And as I said, it doesn't block your Sims path, so your Sims can just get into the pool. There isn't some type of opening. Sometimes when I use the Spotty Stony Goodness slab, for example, I have to leave an opening so the Sims can get into the pool, and I hate this because I just want to have my perfect round shape or anything, and then I have to remove a couple of objects so the Sim can get in. But here this is not a problem, and I think I've never worked on this shape before. Like, this was a first. It was a lot of work and a lot of fun. And in case you're wondering, you can rotate objects freely by holding down Alt on your keyboard and your left mouse button, and then when you're moving your mouse, you can rotate objects. And this is what I did when I built the pool. If you are a beginner or if you're new to this, I would advise to start with a simpler shape, because this truly, it was annoying even me, and I really love this kind of stuff. Like, it's really calming me down. I have no problem to place 1,000 objects and to just create round shapes, but I was really happy when I finally finished that pool. Let me tell you, this is why I didn't include it. You would have just watched it sped up for 10 minutes solid. I didn't want that. And as you saw at the bottom, I created a round shape, a round deck, and I also used a round foundation piece for this. I always used the one with a fence attached to it, because then when you make it small on both sides, you can combine it to create a perfect circle. And here in this case, I combined 3 of them, and I just wanted to have this round deck in the front. And then I started to landscape, of course, and I used the Snowy Escape debug rocks. So they came with Snowy Escape, but you have to look for them in the debug menu. They are not in the regular rock menu or whatever it's called. And I just placed it all around the deck, and I also used some regular rocks, and I just had to make it look beautiful somehow. There was a lot of exposed terrain, and I just had to hide it. And then I started to work on the round deck. This here is the Spotty Stony Goodness slab. It's this white rectangle, and I placed it all around it just for decorative purposes. You don't have to do that. It's not even that visible, but for some reason I felt like placing it all around my round deck. So I definitely tortured myself after working on the pool. I thought, hey, now I'm going to place a lot of Spotty Stony Goodness slab all around my round deck for no reason, because it's not really that visible. And then I used another rock as a guideline, the same way I did for the pool. And this armchair is from Discover University. I rotated it freely using the same method that I used for the wood plank when I was creating the pool, and I just placed a lot of these armchairs. These are functional. You can place them like this and your Sims can sit down. And I just wanted to have a cute area where Sims can hang out, and I felt like placing the armchairs this way really made the round shape visible. It just looks really interesting, and I had no idea which floor color to use. At first it was dark, as you saw, but the pool wasn't really standing out. I really wanted this hourglass shape to be really visible. As I said in the beginning, I felt like this pool is the star of this build. Also, I built so many levels on top of each other that at some point I just couldn't build another level on top. I really would have loved to do that, but I had reached the maximum amount of floors. I think it's 4 or something, but it all came along somehow. And I found this plant. I never saw this. Like, I have no idea. It's been always there, I guess, in the menu, but I kind of stumbled upon this huge planting pot, and it looks like a planting pot and some type of hedge in it. I don't know. I found it, it looks beautiful, and I used it all around the build. And then I just finished the landscaping by placing a lot of rocks and of course some trees. I used these trees because they are a perfect fit for Granitefalls, but of course you could also place this build anywhere. But let's talk about the giveaway. I've been teasing this for a couple of days now. I've talked about this in my last video, and in my last video I told you that I'm going to reach a really exciting milestone very soon, but I wasn't telling you which one it was. But now it's about time to tell you that I've reached over 1 million downloads in the Sims 4 gallery, and I'm so grateful and so excited. I'm a YouTuber, so it's all about YouTube for me. I love making videos, I love making content for you all, but At the end of the day, my content is all about my builds. So the Sims 4 gallery certainly means a lot to me. Your support means a lot to me, and 1 million is such an incredible number. I can't even believe it. It's just unbelievable. So incredible. And of course, I know that it's not 1 million individual people. I know that some of you are serial offenders and that a lot of you have been downloading a lot of my builds, multiple builds of mine, and this just means so much to me. The fact that a lot of you have been using my builds, that some of you even download every single build, it just means so much to me. And as I've said before, I like to create these builds, and sometimes I'm wondering what is about to happen to these builds, who is going to move in, which stories are going to happen in these builds. I feel like you fill these builds with life and your stories, and this means so much to me, and I would certainly enjoy to hear your stories, which families have moved in and all that stuff, and just what's going on. However, I want to give you a little something back, so I decided to host a little giveaway. I'm going to host the giveaway on Gleam. You can find the link down below in the description box. And when I started my channel, I always made it so you only had to comment enter in the comments, and then I used a website, a random comment picker, but this wasn't a good idea after all. I mean, at first it was, but then at some point so many people entered that it got really difficult to contact the winner. Some people just randomly typed enter in the comments and never replied back when they won, and I had to find a new winner and all that. So Gleam is a much better choice because you have to enter your email, and I can simply send you an email when you've won, and that's it, which is perfect. And I want to quickly explain this. So I made it so that you have to type anything to enter. You could always just type hi, or just, I don't know, anything, just random letters, or you could of course also send a message to me, but you don't have to come up with something. You literally only have to type anything. You could also just type A or something, just random letters, it doesn't matter, and this way you can enter. You can also enter by following me on Twitter, for example, or liking my Facebook page, but this is just additional. I wanted to make it so you can also enter by simply typing anything, so you don't have to do anything, because after all, I want to give you guys something back. But if you want to, you can also follow me, which means a lot to me, and I'm really grateful for that. I just wanted to explain this, so it's really enough if you just type anything, and you could literally just type anything, the word anything. You then don't have to come up with something. The last time we did this, a lot of you left me really kind messages, which means a lot to me, and I'm always really happy to read them. But you don't have to do that, just so you know, because I want to give you something. You don't have to give me something. You already did that by downloading all my builds and watching my videos and liking my videos and all that. This means the world to me, so thank you so much. So you can find the link to the giveaway in the description box. I'm also going to pin it, like I'm going to comment it in the comments and pin the comments so you can find it. And you can win a pack of your choice, a Sims 4 pack of your choice for PC, a stuff packing pack or expansion pack. It's up to you. And there will be 3 winners. So 3 people are going to win. And yeah, just follow the link. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below if something shouldn't be working. But I mean, last time it went really smoothly, so I don't know why it should be different this time around. Gleam is really like a good website for that. So yeah, just type anything. If you want to give me a follow, you can do that as well. And thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for downloading my builds. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for everything that you've made possible for me. And I owe all of this here to you, just being able to make these videos, and I'm just overwhelmed, and I'm just so grateful. Thank you so much, and good luck to anyone who enters the giveaway. Also, I have a shell challenge right now, so you can enter the giveaway to win a key, or you could also additionally participate in my shell challenge, and there you could also win a key if you would like to. Some of you have said that the shell challenge is a little bit too difficult, and again, I'm sorry about that. The next one will be easier, so I want my chat challenges to be for everyone, and I'm sorry that it's too difficult. So I just want to wait, I don't know, maybe a month after this one, when it's all over, when the video is out, when I'm announcing the winners and all that. after that I want to host the next one just to to apologize and to be like, hey, this one is easier and I hope it's fun. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I know that some are really enjoying it, but it's like really weird. I don't know. I wanted to come up with something that's really tricky and challenging, and it turned out weird, apparently. I'm sorry about that, but to those of you who are participating, I'm really excited to see the results, and I hope that it's fun for some of you, certainly. Also, the winner for the giveaway that I just announced will be published after the giveaway ends, so it's 1 month from now. And once the giveaway is closed, in the next video after the giveaway was closed, when I'm making a video, I'm going to announce the winners, just so you know. And then I'm going to send you an email, like, to all 3 winners, and then you can tell me which stuff pack, game pack, or expansion pack you want. And yeah, just wanted to quickly explain this, and yeah, good luck to all of you. But now, back to the build. As you can see here, I'm furnishing, and I actually bought the kitchen, like the new kit. I know that this has been a hot topic during the last days. The kits came out, so there are 3 new kits, and kits in general are new. There is a kitchen, a vacuum cleaner kit where you can just vacuum clean your house and all that, and also a cast kit where you have new clothes. And a lot of people have been debating this, like the price and the content and all that, but I had to get this kitchen. But unfortunately, this kitchen didn't really fit this well into this house, in my opinion. The problem are the swatches, probably. And the issue here is, in my opinion, that we have a lot of really bright, beautiful, and pastel colored swatches, which is fine. But for a rustic kitchen, a really dark brown wooden swatch would have been perfect. Sadie pointed this out on Twitter already, and I have to agree with her. There is a swatch like this missing. And when I was working on this kitchen, I was kind of confused because I really like it. Also, when I saw pictures and what others had created with this kitchen, I was kind of confused when I was using it. Probably just because the swatch and the layout didn't really fit into this house, but I just wanted to use it. I don't know. It's cute, but yeah, not the biggest fan of the swatches. I also would have loved if there would be just one really, really bright white swatch. Like for a kitchen like this, I don't know, like really, really bright, not gray, no other colors, just like this really polished look for a country kitchen. I don't know. Let me know what you think. What do you think about the kits? Did you get a kit? Do you like it or not? What do you think of the kitchen? Just let me know what you think. Here I'm working on a bedroom, and I'm really proud of this one, actually. I really like the color. I used a lot of red, and this one here is a kid's room, and I also really like the colors and the whole design. I'm also really proud of this one. I tried to use a lot of clutter. I wanted this to be dreamy, and I wanted this to have lots of details, and this beautiful flower in the center is from Hey Harry, because we got this free Basecamp update recently where they worked together with some CC creators, and this beautiful flower is from Hey Harry, and I just combined all kinds of different things to make this look cozy. So this kind of looks like a room for a kid, but also for a teenager. I don't know, there are just lots of different things going on. I think this is really cool, actually, because depending on the age of your sim, you could easily just change a couple of things up, or when your kid ages up to 18, you could just remove some of the toys and it would be really suitable. This is kind of a mix. I used some stuff from Parenthood, just some clutter, just a couple of things to make it look really like a kid and teenager room all at once. I don't know, and I placed a lot of things. I also used some no CC gallery art in this build, not in this room, but in this build in general. I'm going to give credit in the description box. I know that I used something from Sensational 2, for example, and I just love no CC gallery art. It's just absolutely stunning. And this is another room. So as I said, this is a bungalow. This isn't nearly as big as it looks from the outside. It's all about the landscaping and the outdoor area and the pool. You could use this as a vacation home. I built this in Granitefalls, but you could literally place it anywhere. And this is it. This video is coming to an end, but first I want to thank my beloved Emerald Patreons. Thank you so much to Britta, 1607, Charlotte, Shannon McClam, and SimSadie. I love you all so much. And of course, I love all my Patreons. And in case you want to become a Patreon as well and want to support me, you can see the link up there, and you can also find it in the description box. Thank you so much to all of you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And here you can see some screenshots. You can find this build in the gallery, fully furnished, CC free and unmodded, so you can grab this from the gallery. You can also find the tray files on my Patreon in case you are interested. And I would like to say thank you so much for watching, and if you should enter the giveaway, good luck to all of you. And again, thank you so much for 1 million downloads in the Sims 4 gallery. It means the world to me. Thank you for all of your support in general, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye.